Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, lords and ladies, to Tabletop Masquerade. Back at Tavern Talks again, we have David, who plays Kronk. Let me get up high, bam!
Yes. Hey, down low.
Down low. Dude, having you hear the last Tavern Talk and getting the audience the chance to see David, Kronk, the face behind Kronk, just had me wanting to bring you back and talk a little bit more about shop, and talk about D&D and the game itself. But how are you doing? I know,
man, I'm doing great.
The whole in the campaign, where's your head at type things right now?
Oh, well, my head in the so here's one thing. I am notoriously bad at taking notes. I learned that
That's no problem
from from the first campaign. I rely heavily on the other members to do so, but this campaign seems a lot more in depth than the previous ones. There's a lot going on, but I'm really looking forward to see where this war goes, and I really like how we have different cities that are going into it, and I'm really excited. I really don't know where it's gonna go from here, but
neither do I.
Yeah.
No, I'm playing.
Hey, we're just going
with the flow. No, it's it is a lot different. So our first campaign, very linear. I built it so it helped the new players out, where it was very much the choices are there for you.
Yeah.
There's the path. You guys are got a place to go. Here, there's a lot more freedom. And what you guys I've designed it to where you guys can make choices now and decide where do you go, left, right, up, down, forward, back. How is that different than the first campaign? Are you enjoying it? Do you not so much? Do you want more guidance type thing?
Oh, I'm enjoying it. I haven't seen much points where we've been stuck for too long trying to figure stuff out and not really progressing. So I haven't seen that issue. And sorry, I lost my train of thought. What was the question again?
The differences from the first campaign
Right.
and the second campaign.
Yeah, I do miss having lots of combat.
Yeah. Yeah, I do too. I'm trying to bring it back.
Yeah.
Talking with one of the previous Tavern Talks with Michael, is very much I'm world building, lore building. We're on the first chapter of the book, and we're just laying the scenario out, laying the story out, the kind of reading the back of a book.
Yeah.
Now, it took us 10 episodes, which I feel bad for.
No, you shouldn't feel bad. It's all you're still building to something great.
Yeah, and now it's going to be a lot more frequent. Back in Bloodstone, we used to do the session 2 session role play combat, session 2 session role play combat, very kind of regular with that.
Yeah.
And it's not that now, and I miss going. I need to go back to combat.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, have put way too much into the world and world building, designing, writing, building, that I've kind of forgot the whole combat side of it. And I'm like, shit, I need to go back.
Yeah.
I don't know. So with the whole, we've been playing for about 2 years now, little over 2 years. We've come across how do I want to put this? We've played at the different types of tables. So when we first started playing was in a dining room, and it was just my dining room table. We had a couple of chairs.
Right.
It was very minimalist. And look where we're at now.
I know. Yeah, we got a large table. We got, and man, this man is very creative with the battles and stuff. Remember that one session when we had to fight the bookworm?
Yes. Oh man, see, that is something there's so many moments from Bloodstone that I'm I wish we filmed it. The whole bookworm. Go into how we got in there.
So. Seeing this goes back to me not taking notes. I don't remember what we were doing in that situation. I do remember everybody, like we're going through essentially portals.
Yeah.
Right. Like, oh, we got trapped in a book.
That's right.
Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah. Duh.
You were with Eritros.
Yeah. Eritros trapped
He
us
was
in the book.
taking some important NPC, and he cast a spell, threw you guys all in the books, very Page Master style.
Yes.
Following through the books, and then you started to watch all the other party members go off into their own story.
Yeah, and then everybody was dealing with their own stuff, and then you completed that section, and then like he laid out more books in front of you, and you just jumped through that portal, and then when we got to the end, we had this like ethereal like worm, the bookworm, that was going through teleporting through different pages of the book essentially, and it was really cool to see that played out, or like also the effort that you go into with, for example, the ship that's over there, like all the 3D printed maps and everything. It's very cool.
That's the beauty of having a 3D printer. Yeah. No, but that session was like for the audience, it was very much like I legitimately put physical books out in front of every person, had their own book, and then they had like a little story they had to complete. And I think I spun it into where it's like a point where you failed as your character in life. And I asked,
that's right.
I asked a bit before the session, like a little bit of backstory. So then it's like, this is a point where you failed, and the only way to move forward now is to succeed. And you go to the next book. Can I let you in on a secret here? And this is it. This is the moments where you think I've prepared and I haven't. That worm that you were facing, it was a worm, yes. The whole time of building that combat, not once did it pop into my head until someone said it. It's a bookworm. I was like, yeah, no, totally, 100%. It's a bookworm. I'm like, fuck, why did I think of that? That's so much better than I just thought of a creature that was jumping through the pages, and they're like, wow, it really is a bookworm. So I accidentally stumbled into something absolutely fucking hilarious. But yeah, that is a moment where it's just like, wow, I didn't even think about that. Mm-hmm. But yeah, I very much like having. I'm very visual. I was in theater, so I'm very big on the theatrics and doing show stuff. And having a 3D printer definitely helps a lot with this. And even when I don't have 3D printers, where I built like the Iron Thicket Prison was all I made the foam, I made the scenery, I make all their models. Mm-hmm. I paint them myself, or you guys will paint them as well. So you don't have to do everything that we're doing to have fun. Like from where we started, we didn't have any of this. It was very much like a battle map, markers. We're just playing, rolling. Everything was out in the open, and we've kind of progressed into where we're at now. And we're about to go through another table change here soon. Yeah, we're about to rebuild the table. This table Rebecca and I built, and it did its job. We love it. There's just certain things that I wish we did a little differently. We made it a little too high, in my opinion. Yeah, it's like I feel like you're resting your arms like this on the table. There's not that much space to write on, like right here. There's not that much space. Mm-hmm. We do drop a lot of drakes on the table, I think that is part that it is too high. Yeah. And I think it's just time we upgrade into something different. Mm-hmm. And the more I'm trying to put into this channel, the more that we're trying to upgrade and try to make the channel bigger and bigger. There's just different renditions. Thank you. That we're gonna go through. So there's like a couple upgrades that we've done. But where would you like to see where we're at? Because you know the new table that we're about to build, and everybody gets their own side to it.
Yeah, it's like a big circular table.
Octagon, but yeah, octagon for the most part.
It's like, yeah.
I'm very much like, one of the key things I try to put out on this channel and if our group is everybody here is equal. Mm-hmm. And by the whole octagon idea that I've kind of built for this table idea, it's everybody has the same amount of space, where the Dungeon Master screen has that forced illusion that I control the world is now, it's still going to be there, but now I'm going to have players like right next to me at the same time.
Right.
And the other issues that we have, in my opinion, with the table, because we didn't play like this. We used to play like on camera. You don't see it as well, but the side that Michael, Rebecca, and Caden sit on is alongside the opposite side, which is the same length as Megan and Wesley, and you and Alex sit on the short end, and I sit on the short end. Mm-hmm. So it's just a very rectangular sized table. And we used to play where I sat on the long side as well, and the way we split things up, the way we filmed it with the way the cameras work, and this is the way I found that worked best. But it's hard to reach.
Yeah.
There's a lot of times we're reaching across the table, and the way I want us to all be like freely, everybody's equal to reach where we want to.
So everybody has fair access.
Fair access, exactly.
To the table.
What is So we did the first campaign. And it was off camera. Is there any difference now that we're filming?
Actually, no. It's funny because going into it, I was a little nervous to be on camera and be on YouTube and stuff. But no, no real change there. I think it's actually really cool. I kind of like having like the backdrop. It feels more official.
Yeah, it's like we have a studio now. Yeah. And it's very much like we really need to, and I think what I'm gonna start doing is we need to have an Instagram where you might see more behind the scene things on camera that you don't see. Like you see 4 or 5 cameras that we have allowed on the channel to be seen. But it's very much like our setup is, there's a lot of painter's tape. There's a lot of painter's tape. There's tape everywhere, and it's like the magic to make this happen. It's kind of, I wish we need to get the audience to see it a little bit more. But yes, like having these backdrops, it helps set the scene. The lighting we've changed a bit. It kind of helps as well.
I thought of a question. How do you feel about green screens?
So I did think about the green screens, genuinely. And I thought about putting us in there. And I'm not against the idea still, but every time like I watch a lot of like streamers who do it, because we're about to start streaming. I know we've talked about it a lot.
Yeah.
We are going to here soon. To do the green screen, I've always see like there's that graininess behind on the edges of people sometimes.
Yeah, that's
true. We have to get the lighting down right. The cameras have to be in the right spot. The backdrops have to all be bright green, and we could do that, but I'm trying to help instill that we are in the forest. We are in the jaded forest, or like once we say hi to the cameras, we forget about the cameras. Like that's the whole idea. Like I try to keep, and I think we do well. Like I was nervous. A lot of us, I think, were nervous. And once we say that, like, welcome to Tabletop Masquerade, woo, everybody claps. And then we just forget.
Yeah, and we just play the game.
We play the game. We forget the cameras are there. So not really any difference. There's a couple things that we do need to keep in mind for. We used to say a lot of things prior that we've taken from other D&D shows that we don't say anymore. But that's just because we're not trying to steal ideas and stuff. We're trying to make this very original. And I think everybody at the table is doing very well. Like, everybody has a very lovable character. Everybody's really into it. And everybody's really good on camera. And I go back and watch it, and I laugh my ass off. And my wife's looking at me like, what are you laughing at? And my kids will watch it, and they're like, we want to watch you on the camera on D&D. And now my kids want to get into it. It's really fun.
Cool. All right, so when are you gonna? How much older until you get your kids into D&D?
I've already started.
You already started?
Yeah. So nice. My oldest, I'm using it as a tool to be okay with failure. So with my daughter, she is very much, as all parents, kids don't like to be told no. So I play D&D in the way we don't have like the models, but we have dice. Yeah. And we'll have like her Barbies and stuff, and we'll play like house, and she wants to do this thing. I'm like, all right, let's roll for it. And then it doesn't work, and I'm like, okay. So me as a dungeon master in our group, whenever you guys fail, it's never like a failure. It's very like, how much do I spin this where it's just not like, oh, I failed. Okay, it's time to move on. Like, no, I want to
Yeah.
narrate it. It's
Right.
very much the same thing with her. Like,
Yeah.
okay, you couldn't do this, but it's okay because now you have this chance, and using
Yeah.
that as a tool to be okay with failure.
That's good.
We don't do it often because it's, I'm very like ADD, so like I'll forget like that we're supposed to be playing and stuff.
Yeah.
But no, it's very good. Oops. Trying to adjust this. It's about to come off. The whole with D&D and the table, I know we try to like make this big studio production, or at least I know I'm trying to. And I'm glad that I have everybody's support here at the table. Like everybody's been super helpful, whether it's helping me film this or helping. We have other friends that help do audio for us, or kind of help build the table. And I know you guys are all going to be willing to help out on the next table.
Yeah.
That one we might actually cancel a session, just because I think it's going to take us the time to build it.
Yeah.
But I'm very excited to see where it turns out. We're going to be doing simultaneous things. We're going to upgrade the table, and we're going to upgrade the cameras all at the same time. All very budget too.
Yeah.
I'll talk about that in another episode or something. Don't want to spoil too much how it's going to be. But where would you like to see like, I know we've talked about like let's kind of getting away from the table and the channel, but you've talked about building separate characters or a new character.
Yes. So I have thought about building new characters, but they're so I don't want to kill off Kronk, but
No, I don't want to kill him off either.
But I did have this idea to where if Kronk ever died, that he is just like in Pokemon with the nurse and the cop nurse. Nurse Joy.
Nurse Joy and
I forgot the cop's name.
I don't remember.
Officer something, but Officer
Jenny? No,
Jenny,
no.
That sounds about right.
Sounds close.
Well, whatever.
We're rolling with it.
So
we're gonna roll with it.
The idea is Kronk has a very, very, very large family and lots of brothers or distant brothers or like third cousins twice removed, whatever. So it's just the Onk family. So
Onk. So Kruh is first name, last name Onk.
Yeah. So I was thinking like have this dude Chonk. And he is a morbidly obese wizard, and he sort of flies around in like those scoots that people ride around in, and like
the little like kind of wheelchair,
the little electrical wheelchair. So he has a magical version of that, and he floats around and stuff.
That would be hilarious.
Yeah,
they just have like 6 different brothers and sisters. All different classes, but all the same person. Like, I like that the characters that have like a story or some spunk behind it. Like I'm a very big fan of making characters with severe flaws or like very funny attributes to them. And so if you ever did that, like if we ever pause from Whisperers in the Grove, or God forbid Kronk ever does die, I don't want Kronk to die. I don't ever plan on killing Kronk. I don't plan on killing any of the party. I try to be a forgiving DM in that aspect, but
you have to look out for Kronk killing himself.
I do have to watch out for Kronk. There's been a couple close moments with a lot of the players where I'm like, ooh, you really want to do that? Oh, and there's different ways that we go about it. Like, okay, Kronk doing what Kronk does. He's like the kid that's in that suicidal phase, not like actual suicidal. It's just that everything they do just gets hurt, falls off the playground, touches the hot stove. Like you can't plan for that. You just have to have the expectations always there in the back of your head.
Exactly.
Kari reaching deeper into people's minds and just he took the point of I stole a point of intelligence from him. Like there's so many different ways that you could die in it. In the game, but I want to see what else that you can. I know we've played for 2 years now, and we've had the same. Pretty much everybody's been the same except for Megan. Megan's playing a new character, and Michael's playing a new character.
Yeah, I think when we finish this campaign and we move on to the next one, I think at that point I'll make a new character. But I don't know. I also have to do some research on regular D&D stuff because I don't know the first thing about sorcery or like all the spells
Yeah.
that you could do. And that's part of the reason why I picked barbarian because it was so simple.
It is very simple, but it's like it's not very complex, but it can be. Like
Yeah.
there's a lot to remember in D&D, and it's
Mm-hmm.
I've played several editions. I first started in second edition. I think 3 was already out.
Yeah.
But my group, when I first started, when I was like 10 or 11, 12 years old, we played second edition. It was very much actually more rules and less rules. Like, it was weird. So, like, the big thing that a lot of people remember from second edition is armor class is different, like, to hit. Like, in fifth edition, in fifth edition 24, you roll against the armor class, you roll higher, boom, you hit.
Yeah.
We had this thing called THACO, and it's to hit armor class 0. And you roll the way you have to roll. There's a lot of math involved in doing it, and to me, it just, looking back on it, just overcomplicated a very simple rule, like where we're at now.
Yeah.
Like, it's something that Wizards of the Coast definitely did a good job fixing, but Magic wasn't as, I wouldn't say it isn't as complex. It might be even harder than it was so long ago. But where we're at now with D&D, we don't do the Wizards of the Coast don't really do a good job of laying out builds, in my opinion. Like, they do and they don't. In the book, it's a book. You got to read the book, and it's like, who's gonna read a book? I own the core rule books, and I've yet to finish all 3 of them.
Oh, you're supposed to actually just read through those?
Not really.
Okay.
Well, some people do. I don't. I pick inspiration from. I play Dungeon Master. Let me tell the audience and you, I've never fully read a Dungeon Master's guide in like the nearly 20 years that I've been playing.
Oh, I got a question for you. What was your first experience of dungeon mastering like for you?
Ooh, that was a long time ago. Me becoming Dungeon Master is, I think, the same way that a lot of Dungeon Masters start. It's you want to play the game and no one else wants to be DM, so you just want to play it hard enough that you want to be a DM. But a lot of me was like, I like to storytell, I like narrating, I like to read, I like to play video games, so I like that aspect of being a Dungeon Master. My first couple times of Dungeon Master, though, was rough. Is very rough. And to be honest, probably not much has actually changed. I think I just became more accustomed to it. I've done it different ways where I've tried to make my own rule system in like game. So I try to make a like D20 roleplay system for Mass Effect. That's my favorite video game series, and I read the book, so I know how the weapons work, and I try to roll dice, make the whole dice system and attacks to go based off of them, and it was horrible. Like, we would spend like 3 minutes a turn rolling to see what your gun did, and I was like, this is horrible.
No.
And there is a lot of failure points. There's a lot of times you fail, you pick it up, you move on, you just kind of go. Thank God for my friends sticking with me at that time and being patient with me, though. It was rough, but it was fun, and I grew from it. And now I'm here now. I'm not the best DM. I'm not a great DM. I'm just a very narrative, very interactive DM is the way I like to call it. So with you guys, I'm not a rules lawyer. I'm very much the rule of the cool. If you guys want to do something cool, I want to roll with it.
Yeah, no, I
want to see what happens.
I love that. It's like, I want to fly into this dragon's butthole.
Yeah,
go ahead.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Let's see what happens. Let's roll some dice and let's make it happen. I don't like to say no, and this is like my base flag, I guess. I don't like to say no to you guys.
Yeah.
So if you want to do something, I'm not like, oh, that's not how that actually works in the book on page 32 of this and paragraph this. It doesn't say you can do that.
Yeah.
I'm like, fuck it. Why not? Let's go ahead. Let's do it.
Yeah.
Like, just because you can, I don't know. The rules are guidelines, and they're meant to be broken.
Yeah.
Very much like I'm a pirate DM.
Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Or what do they say? If you know the rules, then you can break the rules, or something like that.
There's that part too. Michael's a definitely more rules lawyer bent than I am, so he knows a lot of how things work and the rules. Me, I make my own rules, and it's the rules pool and see what happens. It's very. So you've played actually both of ours, and is it feel different the way that we DM? Does it feel the same? Do you see differences between me and him DM?
I think I've only experienced him DMing twice.
Yeah,
right?
I think it's only a couple one shots we've done.
Yeah. I think he does follow more of a linear path, I suppose, with the one shots. I do remember the one with the dragon.
Yeah.
And we were concerned about breaking a window, and then we broke open the window and just like lava at the bottom. But I was like,
that's when we brought Varen in. I was playing Varen, my little blue kobold.
Yeah, I remember that. But I forgot.
I think we broke his one shot. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I think we did.
Yeah, I think
you and me together.
Because I think Michael, I don't know how you DM or plan your things, but I feel like it's like planned, like structurally, like they're gonna go solve this puzzle. We'll put them here, and then there's this dragon, and then they're gonna fight this dragon, and then that's it. But I feel like with you, it's like well, I want them here. I want them to fight this dragon, and then whatever happens. And if we broke through that window and then just decided to run away, you'd run with it.
Yeah, and it's different.
You can't do that with a one shot. I understand.
That's the thing. Yeah, it's a one shot. So there's a lot of differences there where you don't have. You build it in a way where it is very much like a one shot. You play it and then you quit it, like you're done. And we were so used to, I think, at that point, having that with me DMing, and then coming into a one shot, it was a little different. Now I thought he did a good job with.
Yeah, he did great.
When we did break that said window, really, I was playing this blue kobold, and this is where me as a DM that's fucking crazy as a player, I played a little blue kobold who thought he was a dragon, a very powerful wizard, but also dumb as rocks. Most of my characters, I think, are dumb as rocks.
That's probably how I'm going to build all my future characters as well, because I like being that
just clueless dude.
Yes, exactly. I think it would be funny to have because I was looking at magical items. I saw like one. It was like a amulet of intelligence or something like that, and it raises your intelligence to 19.
Base is 19 now.
Yeah, so I think it would be funny to have like a really stupid character with that. So it's like they put it on, and now they're the smartest person in the room.
That's what Varen wore. He wore that actual like, what was it? Crown of intelligence, I think is what it is. Yeah. He wore that to raise his. He had like a 19 intelligence.
Yeah.
Dumb as rocks though. Like I purposely like gave him an 8 wisdom.
Yeah.
And I'll do like his stupid rolls. Like, does he think this is a good idea or not? And that's what he's gonna go with. But that breaking window moment was like we saw the scene, and there was like pews, and there was like this bad guy, and we saw this giant stained window, and there was like colors and things moving behind it, and we didn't know what was back there. So I was like, hey, I climbed up on Kronk's shoulders, and I was like, hey, throw me through the window.
Hell yeah. I was like, yep.
And then you did. You threw me through the window. I crashed through it. And then it was like, oh, by the way, volcano, lava, 300-foot drop. And I was like, oh, that's not good. And I Misty stepped back into the room. But now we know it was on the side of the door. I think he did okay for that.
Yeah, he did good. Yeah.
It was, and that was his first time DMing our group, too.
Mm-hmm.
And Alex is also about to start DMing a campaign for us as well. A short mini campaign. We'll see if it goes longer. We're going to film that on our as well, put it on the channel.
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me. But I know you've talked about DMing.
Yes, I have interest in it. I would like to DM a one shot one day, but I'll also have to plan out like what I wanted to. I've went through multiple different ideas in my head of like what I could potentially do, but I definitely have the interest. I just actually have to draw something up solid, and then once I do, I'll let you know.
Yeah.
I'm totally down to DM a one shot one day.
There's definitely routes you could do. Like there's one shots pre-made that you could just run. Like I have a book that's got like 100. It's from Hit Point Press. It's got 100 one shots pre-made.
Yeah.
Different settings, different scenarios. Some of them combat, some of them no combat. And I've used it for our campaigns.
Mm-hmm.
I'll include a one shot where I'm like, I don't know how I want this encounter to be.
Yeah.
And I don't have the time to really write it. So then I pull up the book. I'm like, I flip through. I'm like, hey, this is cool. I grab it. I put a little flavor to it, just change it up a bit. And you could totally do the same.
Okay.
Whatever you want to do. And I think at least with our table and our group, everybody's so open to any idea and very, like they're gonna have fun no matter what. At least that's from my perception of the table here. You know, I've thrown very dumb things and questionable like scenarios at you guys, and you guys done very well. Like you guys enjoy it. The things that I thought were dumb and stupid, you guys love.
Oh, for sure.
So the I got a lot in store for this campaign. I'm very interested to see where it turns. I think so. The world I've built, Elox, and I think I've told you this before. The whole world I have a campaign in, like a long campaign, like 10-year, maybe more campaign. Yeah. Quite the investment. But I think after this campaign, we may take a break and do another like story campaign, a completely different setting.
Yeah.
There's a couple different things I would love to roll. So there's other, not D&D-esque games out there, different rule sets. So like Pathfinder, which is kind of D&D, just little different rules. But there's other things like there's Star Wars.
Oh.
So there's a whole Star Wars system. I think it's Edge of the Empire. Sorry, I have it over there. Oh, and it's that one's based off like bounty hunters and the great hunts or rogues and scoundrels, and the dice are a little different and the way things work are slightly different, and I would love to play. Like, I'm a huge Star Wars fan.
Oh yeah, I would love to too, especially now that I finally watched all of the Star Wars movies like this year. My girlfriend finally made me
really?
Yeah, because I watched, so I had only watched, from my recollection of my childhood, episode 3. And that was the episode
Revenge
3,
of the Sith.
And then, Revenge of the Sith. And then I think one of the newer ones. Like, I knew about Star Wars. There's Star Wars is everywhere. So I knew enough Star Wars lore to where I got the basic gist of, like, everything that happened. You know what I mean? And then, I told her, she's like, we're watching all of Star Wars now.
Yeah, I would do the same. I think I did the same to my wife, where she only watched, like, the new ones. I'm like, well, we're going to sit and watch all of it.
Oh, she got me to watch all of Harry Potter too.
There's that setting too. Yeah. There's a whole Harry Potter setting.
Oh, word. Oh, what's your house?
I'm a Hufflepuff.
You're a Hufflepuff? I think I would have thought you were. What about Jillian?
She's a Slytherin.
Slytherin.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's what she says she is.
I'm a Gryffindor.
I would guess a Gryffindor very much. I'm very much go with the flow kind of guy, team base. And bro, their common room is right next to the kitchens. Yeah. And food is where it's my heart, man.
Oh, yeah, me too. I was thinking I might have been a Hufflepuff, but I actually I did one of those little quizzes online.
The little quiz, yeah.
Yeah, and I ended up coming up Gryffindor.
There's nothing wrong with that. I originally thought I was a Gryffindor. And then my test said, like, oh, you're a Hufflepuff. And I was like, oh. And then the more I thought about it, the more I was like, you know what? Fuck yeah, I'm a Hufflepuff, man. We're loyal. Yeah. We're great. We're not the jocks like Gryffindor is, and maybe not the braving heroes that Gryffindors are, but.
Yeah.
There's the whole Harry Potter. So there's actually a D&D setting where it's a college, like if it's Harry Potter.
Yeah.
That I thought about trying to run as well. But you just watched Star Wars. I'm sorry. I'm still getting over that fact. I don't know. I'm just a huge like Star Wars fanatic,
Mm-hmm.
and it is like my niche. Like I know a
Yeah.
stupid amount of Star Wars lore. I've watched every year. I watch every single one of them to a certain point. I don't like to watch a lot of Disney. I'm not bad mouthing them. I'll hold my political views on that separate. I'll have that off camera.
Yeah.
But it's very much like strikes home for me, and I take a lot of inspiration from things like that: Star Wars, Harry Potter, movies, video games, comic books, everything.
Yeah.
So it's very much like I pull like little tidbits from here and there.
Yeah.
Like I was telling you, the Bloodstone Calamity campaign, Petal was based. The idea of Petal and like the whole she can't speak about speak about her past and stuff that physically could not was an idea I stole from a video game, The Wolf Among Us.
Yeah.
Which I think we were talking a couple weeks ago about.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of that where I pull a lot of different inspiration from other things.
Yeah, for sure. And it's like, I mean, I don't know what I'm going to do for the one shot, but I have had like, I guess, daydreamed of ideas what I would do for a campaign.
Mhm.
And I think a lot of my ideas come from anime. Like,
Okay,
yeah, because I don't know how I would incorporate it. You ever watch Chainsaw Man?
I've watched enough from like Instagram and TikTok videos where I feel like I know it.
Okay. Well, I like. Well, I don't necessarily want to base it off of that world specifically, but the author Tatsuki Fujimoto is my favorite manga artist of all time, and a lot of his stories are very unhinged and very like chaotic with lots of twists. And Mans is not afraid to kill off a character, no matter how beloved
That's good.
it is. So I will if I ever did DM a campaign, I'd love to do something along like that embodies that sort of theme, of like, you never know whether you're just gonna get hit with a random twist out of nowhere. You're just like minding your own business, and then like, I don't know. Haven't fleshed it out, but I think it would be really cool.
Are you gonna kill characters off like that? What's that one anime? It's like this.
Agame ga Kill?
No, it's something even. It's more graphic. It's like the high school with like the bunnies that were blending people up, and I feel like I have it saved on my phone of like anime I should watch or should never watch again because it was so. The audience, you may know what I'm talking about, but it was like they wore black and white like school uniforms, and there was like monsters that were killing them people, and it was killing people left and right, and the author did not care. What's your favorite anime?
Favorite anime? Ooh, probably Gintama.
Gintama. Ooh, that's a good one.
That's hilarious. And it caught me with the humor at first, but then 150 episodes in, I started really, really paying attention to the story. I was like, wow, this is
holy
really
shit,
good. Yeah. What about you?
So I'm basic as hell and very
Sword
vanilla.
Art Online?
Sword Art Online.
I knew it.
Yes, it is. It is very much Sword Art Online. It wasn't my first anime, but I feel like it's the anime that got me into watching anime.
Yeah, for me that was Naruto.
So I watched Naruto.
Yeah,
I watched all of Naruto. I would come home from school, middle school, and I would eat ramen and watch it subbed on YouTube. Naruto episode 67. Subbed, English subbed, and that's how I watched all of Naruto.
Yeah.
I didn't get into anime until like
way later.
Yeah.
I think like I would watch whatever was on Adult Swim, like Naruto was Cartoon Network, but like Death Note and stuff. And I think it wasn't until I joined the Navy, like being around other people that watched lots of anime, they got me into it.
Yeah, it was around the same time for me.
Yeah.
What makes you think that Sword Art Online was my favorite? How did you guess that?
I don't know.
Besides the 3D printed models that I made.
Yeah, I mean that would be a giveaway. But I think I don't know. It either A, you've told me in the past and I forgot about it.
That's probably what it was.
Or B, He just the vibes, man. I don't know.
Listen, Sword Art Online is good.
There's
There's seasons that are questionable.
I was about to say I don't want to bad talk your favorite anime, but like
I'll bad talk my own favorite anime.
Okay, yeah, because I dropped out once. So I pretty much only watched like the second season. Whenever they got to the part where it's like, oh, you got to get back into a video game again, and there's guns this time. I was like,
Gun Gale, yeah, that one. So the first season, very much like Aincrad, very much great. Yes, that's what it was. Yes. It was awesome, and then it went into Elfheim, the fairy, which was like, okay, we're back in it again. I didn't enjoy what they did with the main character. Yeah. Didn't like the main thing that she was a badass in the beginning. They took that away. Yeah. Third one, very Gun Gale. That one I liked because it was murder mystery. Oh, yes. And then it just fell off for me. And then the new season, Alicization, which became 3 seasons, was good, but I'll bad talk my own favorite anime. I know they were reaching, and I know it's a harem, but it's a good story, guys. Shut up, guys. Shut up. What about your favorite movie?
Favorite movie? That is a hard one because...
okay, top 3.
Top three, yeah, because my favorite movie changes with the seasons, you know? I think my...
Top 3 of summer.
My go-to used to be Inception.
Oh, I think that's a good one.
Inception... Constantine, I watched the hell out
classic. That's such a good one.
Constantine and Tropic Thunder.
Tropic Thunder is a great funny movie. It used to be like my go-to until I started showing it, and they're like I think I showed my wife, and she's like, "Why do you find this even funny?" I'm like, "How do you not find it funny? This is all of it is like beautiful comedy."
Yeah, you should check out the new Naked Gun movie.
No, I haven't seen it yet, actually.
Yeah, it is hilarious. I was laughing the entire time. Like, I was missing jokes because I was still laughing from the previous one.
It's on my list to watch. I think it's like on my wish list right now.
Yeah.
My favorite movie has to be Fifth Element.
Fifth Element.
Yeah, Bruce Willis, Chris Tucker.
Celine would definitely.
That is that Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure.
Yeah.
Wayne's World. Avatar, the Blue Na'vi people.
Oh, yes.
And I really like Total Recall.
Total Recall. Oh, I never saw that one.
And Martian, and also The Martian.
Yeah,
I have a lot of favorite movies, but
yeah. See, that's why I was like,
the list. I could just go through all of them, and I'm like, you know what? This one's actually more of my favorite. The Fifth Element though is like at the top, and then like just under it's Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. Mm-hmm. I think I'm like made my persona off of Bill and Ted for a long time in high school, and maybe that's why I play dumb like heroes.
Well, I made my persona as a child Homer Simpson.
Really?
Yeah, my
don't
for real. I used to be like don't all the time. My sisters were like, my sister thought something was wrong with me because I was.
What? Yeah. That's fucking hilarious. Don't. Yeah. What's wrong with it? Eat your eggs. Yeah. Don't.
Hey,
you should bring it back. Just be at work and just say it.
No. Nah, don't.
Oh, that's funny. That's funny.
But I guess I've always resonated with like goofy characters, like your Homer Simpson, your what is it? The main character of Gintama, Gintoki, just like sort of like aloof, funny characters with good heart.
Yeah. I've always been the comic relief. Yeah. I always enjoyed the comic reliefs. When I did theater and I was acting, I was always a comic relief. I never played a serious role. Yeah. I was always the guy that just comes in and makes everybody laugh, so then I'm back out. Mm-hmm. So a lot of those like side best friends that just kind of pop in. Yeah. Dude, where's my car? This isn't where I parked my car. and stuff like that.
Yeah.
That's like Bill S. Preston S. Well, actually, they're both the main characters, so I can't really say side characters. But dumb, goofy people,
Yes.
and making things funny is like every single one of my characters I play as.
For sure.
And I like where Kronk has these moments where it's just like that's what Kronk would do. Like that is a very Kronk thing, and I don't know why I didn't expect anything different. Like the whole Iron Thicket prison, it's like, all right, well, you're in the prison, and you have the elf guards standing atop, heavily armed, heavily armored, heavily. They got like ultra charged weapons. They got flying boots, and you're stuck in this pit of like darkness, foul stench, and you just walk right up. You walk right up to the guards and you take a shit like a child that's trying to poop. Like I was like, nonstop. I don't know what I was expecting, but it wasn't that, and I should have expected it. So Kronk definitely keeps me on my toes for keeping things awkward funny.
Yeah.
But you have his moments, and he hits hard as fuck. So I had to remember that. It's funny because you guys are leveling and you guys are getting stronger. I struggle because I also get stronger, and I don't want to kill y'all. So like the monsters I throw at you are now getting harder and harder and harder. So I'm downing people more often now.
Yeah. I mean, I don't want Kronk to die. Nobody wants
No
Kronk
one
to
wants
die.
Kronk to die.
But you don't have to spare my feelings. Like if I'm not saying kill Kronk. Don't you dare do him dirty.
Right. You see the gears turning in my head.
Yeah. No, but I'm just saying I won't. If he dies in combat, then like I wouldn't be mad. But if he gets taken out, like what was Michael's first character?
Saren.
Yeah. If he gets taken out like Saren.
Saren was very much like for the plot.
Yeah.
And Michael came up to me before, and he told me like if you ever feel the need that you need to kill my character, it's fine. Like, or don't ever feel bad if you have to kill one of my characters.
Yeah.
Fast forward like 8 sessions later, I was like, hey, do you mind if I... Actually, I don't even think it was 8. I'm like, hey, do you mind if I kill your character? It's for the plot. Don't worry, and I'll reward you for whatever it is. And he's like, yeah, sure, cool, whatever. And then I did. And guess what? From Saren's death, who got killed by Eritros in our campaign now, you now know Eritros is evil as fuck, and he's ultra super powerful. Like, all might powerful.
Yeah.
So, but then again, Megan's character did go toe-to-toe with him, so surprisingly.
Yeah.
That was a moment where
crazy.
I was like, holy shit, how... I don't want to take this away from her, because it's so badass, but I also don't want to kill her right now. Like, so I had to hold him back.
Yeah.
I had to muff my rolls a bit. Not really. I actually don't think I muffed any of my rolls then, but it was very much like, oh no, I'm really worried. Everybody else is like, go Megan, go Aloe, go Aloe, go Aloe. I'm like, stop Aloe, stop Aloe, stop Aloe, you're gonna die. But no, it turned out narratively, it's like for the story, like it was really good. But the with Kronk, did you multi-class Kronk at all?
I did, yes.
Yes,
He has 2 levels in Fighter.
That's right.
Actually, my brother, huge D&D fan. Shout out Ronald.
Shout out to Ronald.
He actually recommended it to me to multi-class Fighter so I could get that
the action surge.
Yeah.
Yes. It's like also, like if you're a fighter, multi-class into barbarian, so you can get rage as well. That helps a lot. So now you get attack, multi-attack, action surge, reckless attack. You can hit a lot of times. Barbarians are broken. I'm sorry.
Which also, they are broken, and I'm using reckless attack every time from here on out because I realized, like, looking at the character sheet or like what it does. It's like, all right, I get advantage on my rolls, but I didn't use it because I didn't want them having advantage against me. And I was like, I realized my armor class is 14. Like, I'm getting hit anyway.
Is it 14?
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. You are a barbarian.
Yeah. So I mean, I might as well.
I might have to look at the character sheet. It should be a little higher than that. But
Yeah.
you also can't wear armor because of your unarmored defense
Exactly.
as a barbarian.
Yeah.
But you also take half damage.
I take half damage. Exactly. I take half damage, and I have multiple ways of healing myself.
That's fair.
And I also have big health, so it's like
You do have a lot of health.
Yeah.
Plus, you're kind of the tank. You should be taking the hits anyways.
Exactly. Yeah.
So, like the character, I think for Alex's campaign that he's starting, I'm playing a paladin.
Yeah.
That's going to be very much the tank. I am the tank, and I will command duels to happen. Hey, you fight me. If you fight that person, you have disadvantage on this.
Yeah.
Oh, you hit them, I'm going to braise up my shield. Disadvantage on, like, I'm going to do everything possible to make everything hit me. Mm-hmm. I don't have a good armor class, though. Yeah. No, that's a lie. I do have a good armor class, and I can actually make it a lot higher, but I'm very interested to see where that turns out. Mm-hmm. I'm also wanting to just keep playing D&D with you guys. I think that's like another beige flag of mine that I just want to play D&D all the time.
Yeah.
I have too much fun. I'm sorry. I have too much fun at the table. And even when I DM or even when I play a player, I'm having fun. And I want to just everyday play. Even though it's super tiring for me as a DM to just keep writing more and more and more.
Right. I'm sure it's a lot of work.
I say it's not, but I pull up my notes and I'm like, Jesus Christ, I've already written 800 pages of different notes.
Well, I guess it's not work if you're having fun.
That's fair. It's very fair. That's why I enjoy doing the channel. I enjoy talking about it. I enjoy filming and just playing. And it's just natural and it feels fun to me.
Yeah.
And I'm glad everybody else is at the table enjoying as well. You are enjoying it, right?
Oh, 100%.
If not, you're Alf. You're out of the table. No, I'm playing.
Kill
Kronk. No, there's sorry, go ahead.
Oh no, I was gonna say, so like I said, don't want you to kill Kronk. But if you do kill Kronk, at least in combat, so make it fair. Or B, I slip on a banana peel and break my neck, like something funny.
Got it. I'll probably try to make it your own doing. Like you find a spell for like ice knife, and it makes things turn to ice around you. In an environment where it's cold, like already wet, so then you make the ground icy, and then you slip and crack your neck on a staircase.
Exactly.
Like it's just very much. Oh, there's what's movies like that where it's like the first campaign where Alex rose up the guy's son at the strip club and it's like, you need to join the fight and you got to fight for what you believe in. The guy's like, yeah, you know what, you're right. And Alex is like, here's a knife, and he jumps off like this balcony to land with everybody else. Crit fails, crits his own attack, kills himself by stabbing himself in the neck, and like just dies. And you're just like, oh, ooh. That's how Kronk's gonna die.
Yes. But it has to be within my own. You have to convince me to
It's
kill myself.
It's your own idea.
Yeah, exactly. You can't just air toss me. You know what I mean? You can't.
I
just
won't do that.
Yeah, no. But if I am like, because for example, I think we were talking about the other day. You had the deck of many things.
Yeah.
And you could either do a really like busted thing that helps your crew, or you summon this demon that like is always hunting you, or like stuff like that. And I was telling you, like, if those cards were in my hand, I would spam them. I would use them.
I'm either gonna be rich or I'm gonna end the world. It's one of the two.
Yes. So I think if you like, Kronk is definitely a very high risk taker. If he sees some benefit to it, for example, the Gatling gun, doesn't matter if I mow down these people, might be, so long as I get these guys, you know what I mean?
That's
or like, or just like the curiosity of like, ooh, what does this button do?
And then like a whole Grove City just blows up, and then you just hear an explosion.
Yeah.
Ooh. Well, I'm very excited to see where Kronk goes within the campaign of Whispers in the Grove, and many more.
Yes.
Not planning on killing him.
Please don't kill him.
Not
I'll kill
planning.
you.
So we're not going to kill Kronk and set it on camera.
No, just kidding.
No threats. I don't have a gun at the hip pointed at me under the table right now. No, I'm very excited. I enjoy playing with you, and I enjoyed having these little tavern talks with you. We definitely need to do this again.
Yes,
Just
agreed.
You got more questions, or the audience, if you have questions about the game or have questions for us personally as the players or as the DMs, just drop us a comment, shoot us a message, and let us know.
Yeah.
And also, if you think that we suck or if we need to do things better, just post a comment down and we can try to improve, or we'll just see what we could do to, like, maybe the sound's not good or camera's quality sucks. Everything's a work in progress, and it's going to get better over time. So we appreciate you guys just staying here and watching us and being patient. And for those who do comment, we love you guys. Thanks for watching. The views are going up. We just reached 500 views, actually.
500.
Let's fucking go. And it's been a fun time.
Yes.
Well, David, it's been fun having you here. Can't wait to do this again. We'll see you again next session this week.
Sir.
And
yes, sir.
Ooh, it's going to be a doozy.
Yeah, I know. I'm poisoned right now.
All right. For the audience, thank you once again for watching another Tavern Talks of Tabletop Masquerade. We'll see you next time.
Bye.
Later.